Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be checking out the top 10 best stand mixers that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the GE Profile Smart Stand Mixer. If you're a baker, you know the benefits of using a stand mixer for everything from baked goods to whipped cream. But could you imagine a single-station baking companion? GE Profile has redesigned the stand mixer with modern features like a built-in scale and timer, and AutoSense technology, which connects to the companion app and monitors changes in viscosity. It will turn off the mixer when your meringue is perfectly whipped. Guided recipes connect the app to the onboard scale. Monitor each ingredient added, and then adjust the mixer accordingly as you progress through the recipe. A digital readout at the front of the mixer displays speed and scale measurements. This mixer also introduces new features, such as a smooth operating, digital dial to adjust mixer speed, reverse mixing mode, and a one-handed click-in method for securing and releasing attachments. The bowl lift mechanism is also unique, wrapping around the back of the mixer so it's accessible from either side. Moving on, at number 9, we have the KitchenAid KSM150 PSER Artisan Tilt Head Stand Mixer. The Artisan is the quintessential stand mixer, with its unique tilt head design. It's easy to set up, a pleasure to use, and it passed all our tests with aplomb. Quickly and efficiently, it can do everything from whipping egg whites into meringue, to beating a super chunky cookie batter, to kneading a double batch of bread dough into a smooth ball. According to KitchenAid, it has the power to tackle recipes for 72 cookies or 4 loaves of bread. Despite its many competitors, our tests prove that this mixer is still one of the best stand mixers you can buy. Its merits are many. KitchenAid attachments like the wire whisk and wire whip are easy to put on, remove, and clean. The tilt lever lock works well, the bowl has a handle and installs smoothly, and the splash guard fits the bowl and can be slid on when needed without taking apart the mixer. At number 8, we have the Hamilton Beach 7-Speed Mixer. There's a lot to love about the Hamilton Beach 7-Speed Mixer. While it's not a statement piece for your kitchen, it gets the job done almost as well as much pricier models, and sometimes even better. In fact, of all the stand mixers we tested, it created the loftiest egg whites in the fastest time. The Hamilton Beach is not exceptionally sturdy, and its head bobbed a bit when we needed dough for 2 loaves of bread, the max recommended by the company. But this lightweight machine is easy to lift if you want to keep it stashed away when you're not using it. Also, you simply can't beat the ease of use of this machine. The tilt mechanism is well marked and easy to press. There's a guide on the top of the mixer that prompts you to choose different speeds depending on which mixing task you're planning to use. At number 7, we have the KitchenAid Professional 600 stand mixers. There's a nice solid handle for locking the bowl into place, and an easy-to-use splatter shield. Plus, it comes with all the well-made attachments we expect from the leading stand mixer manufacturer, and a more powerful motor than the Artisan. Performance-wise, the Professional 600 series mixer we tested was, hands down, the best at kneading bread dough, but it was slow to whip 3 egg whites due to its larger capacity. It also didn't feel quite as user-friendly as our top choice. For example, the paddle attachment was harder to attach, and the speed-adjusting lever felt less than professional grade. The bowl lift handle and speed knobs are on opposite sides of the machine, so you have to situate it in the middle of a counter to access both. At number 6, we have the Wolf Gourmet High-Performance Stand Mixer. With its solid construction, brushed stainless steel finish, and large red knob, the Wolf Gourmet Stand Mixer has the appeal of a commercial appliance designed for a serious cook. And Wolf claims that Thanks to its 7-quart bowl and powerful motor, it can make 14 dozen cookies or 8 one-pound loaves. But just like other products from the brand, this mixer comes at a steep price that's more than double what you'll pay for a KitchenAid. In addition, this is one large and heavy appliance that won't fit under your cabinets. Once you set it up on your countertop, you're not going to want to move it. All of which means that if you're considering investing in the Wolf Gourmet, you should be a dedicated baker who bakes often and in large quantities. At number 5, we have the KitchenAid KSM 3311 XAQ Artisan Mini Series Tilt Head Stand Mixer. If you've been lusting after a KitchenAid mixer, but space on your countertop is at a premium, consider the KitchenAid Artisan Mini. It has the brand's iconic styling, solid build, and great performance in a small package. While it whips, mixes, and kneads beautifully, it does take a few minutes longer and has a smaller bowl capacity as well as less power. You can mix up batter for 60 cookies and a single loaf of bread at a time. Because the speed lever is smaller, the settings are close together and it takes vigilance to move it into place without overshooting your speed. The Mini doesn't come with a pouring shield to prevent splatters, but just like its bigger cousins, this little guy can be used with all the brand's accessories, with the exception of the ice cream bowl. At number 4, we have the Smeg 50s Retro Stand Mixer. The Retro 50s styling of the Smeg Stand Mixer, with a bullet-shaped head and a stainless steel body, is its distinguishing feature. But in addition to being eye candy for your countertop, this sturdy mixer offers impressive mixing prowess. In all our tests, it yielded top-notch results. While it is only recommended that you use enough flour for a single loaf of bread, we found it to be the most effective at moving the dough around as it needed, producing a ball that needed no hand shaping and a loaf of bread with an exceptionally high rise. As it works, this mixer is noticeably quieter than others. Our only complaint is about the speed lever. While it moves smoothly, selecting your speed level is difficult. The lever is located on top of the head and has small and indistinct numbers. At number 3, we have the Cuisinart Stand Mixer. When it comes to ease of use, the Cuisinart Precision Master SM50 trumps the KitchenAid. To tilt the head, there's a simple switch, and to select a speed setting, a smooth turning dial marked with large numbers. It tied with the Smeg for the quietest operation. And although the Cuisinart Precision Master isn't cheap, it's about half the price of the KitchenAid Artisan. In our tests, this mixer excelled at whipping egg whites and mixing cake mix. But as soon as we added flour to creamed eggs and sugar for cookie dough, it slowed down. The manufacturer specifies that it should only be used to knead enough dough for 2 loaves of bread, and it was able to produce a nice, smooth, satiny ball. But overall, we would say this mixer is best for cake bakers. At number 2, we have the Kenmore Elite Ovation 49090 Exclusive Pour. The innovative pour-in top design of the Kenmore Ovation allows users to add ingredients directly into the bowl without turning off the mixer or awkwardly tilting them in on the side. It's beautiful, convenient, and unlike anything else on the market, yet it doesn't outpace all the competition when it comes to actual performance. Unlike that of every other mixer we've tested, the Ovation's 5-quart bowl is made of solid glass, making it particularly beautiful but very, very heavy, over 6 pounds. While the casual user might not be bothered by the weight, my arms were sore from carrying it by its handle between multiple batches and hand-washing sessions. The entire machine comes in at 30 pounds and is wider than most other stand mixers, meaning it takes up valuable counter space. Its size seems to work against it in other ways. It's altogether slower and less nimble than its direct competitor, the KitchenAid Artisan. And finally, at number 1, we have the Hamilton Beach All-Metal 12-Speed Electric Stand Mixer. The Hamilton Beach Eclectrics Mixer is styled like the Kenmore 5-quart and the KitchenAid Artisan, with a simple button for headlock release and a speed dial. The biggest concern with this mixer is the motor. Rated at 400 watts, it claims to be more powerful than the Artisan's 325 watts, but in testing, the mixer struggled to mix thick cookie dough and knead bread. We also found that the bowl handle's sharp edges uncomfortably cut into our hands, and although the speed dial is labeled up to 12, The motor only has 6 speeds. At roughly the same price, the Kenmore 5-quart is a much better choice. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.